Thanks, Nigel. Firstly, can I just say thank you to the Adelaide Football Club for the opportunity of becoming senior coach. I understand this is a very proud football club and they demand success. I'm thrilled for the opportunity to take the club in that direction going forward. It starts today. I think make that very clear that from the moment this press conference is over, we'll start working on the 2012 season. I'm very, very excited about what is ahead. I think it'll be foolish for me to make statements or predictions about our next premiership, but I will demand that this football department and this football club achieves excellence. Obviously, I'm not here to make up the numbers. I understand what a premiership would do for this football club and also this state. I understand that I've been a critical part of success in the past and it's addictive and I want more. I've made that very clear to Stephen and the board that I'm not here to make up the numbers. For me personally, the process started about 6 to 8 weeks ago. Obviously, I've had a role with the Geelong Football Club, which took up most of my energy. But every sort of spare moment that I had, I was preparing to get this job. This is the job that I desired. For me, this is the best job available, and I've put my heart and soul into getting this position, which I'm obviously thrilled to get.
What do you think? What was the tipping point for you thinking? I presume a more formal presentation that got you the gig.
A number of things. I've been around success. I understand the key principles of management and now managing a football club. Obviously, the role of senior coach has changed dramatically now. You have to understand leadership, you have to understand management, and you have to be fantastic with relationships with people, and I think I have all those. I think we need to deliver a product to our supporters and our members that's reliable. When you leave a match, having watched the Adelaide Football Club, I think you'll see a physical contest. I think you'll see a side that plays contested ball. I think you'll see a side that defends first. I think you'll see a side that's got great disposal efficiency. And also too, you'll see a side that's organised, you'll see a side that's planned, and you'll see a side that's ruthless.
Brent, you said it was the best available job for you. What are your thoughts on the Crows list?
I was very bullish about the list. I think success will be a very quick spike at this football club. I've seen how quickly things can change with a new senior coach coming on board. I think we'll see a great spike with a young list. There's a lot of players here aged under 22 years of age, and I think we'll see some great improvement in this footy club very, very quickly. That's a good question. I think you'd probably have to ask the men sitting next to me, but I'm a really determined individual. I've had setbacks through my whole career, but I know what I want to do. What I want to really do is coach the Adelaide Football Club to premiership success.
Is there something you've added to yourself in the past year that made you more attractive than, say, you were a year ago?
I think I've still learned a lot this year, without question, seeing Chris Scott go through his rookie season as an AFL senior coach. But also too, I've had some great mentors and teachers along the way. I guess none bigger than Mark Thompson, who I played under and who I sat next to in the coach's box for 5 seasons. So I've had a pretty good intro, I think, and a pretty good apprenticeship. What I love about a football team is their ability to get the best out of themselves. And as I've mentioned before, I've come from a background which demands excellence, and I think with a new training attitude and some slight adjustments to the way that we play, I think you're going to see this team improve quickly. But I can see, as Nigel mentioned, with the development of these younger players, we're going to be a strong, successful team very, very soon.
Finals in year one, is that the plan?
I'm not going to talk about that today, I'm sorry, but I'll get together with obviously the other coaches as quickly as possible, get together with our football department. As I said, after this press conference, we're straight into meetings and planning for 2012.
Who are your other coaches?
At this stage, our development program and our assistant coaches I need to sit down with and work out exactly where they fit. But I can say, I hope I'm not jumping the gun here, but I did speak to Mark Bickley last night, and he's going to stay on in obviously a pivotal role as my right-hand man, which I'm thrilled about. It was a difficult phone call to make because I know he was disappointed, but to his credit, he's a quality individual. We talked for probably 20 or 30 minutes about the team and about the club, and he's on board for next year, which I'm obviously really enthused about, and can't wait to work alongside him and the rest of the coaches.
Is there any thoughts of who you want to bring in from the outside?
Not at this stage, no. I have to have obviously some more meetings with the football club and determine where the holes might be. And it was pretty strong in my presentation, though, that I wanted innovative and creative people around me. So people that are prepared to work hard in a real energised environment. So innovation and I guess creativity are really pivotal to me, but also want to be challenged as a senior coach as well. I probably won't comment today on individuals, but I do need to catch up with obviously our list managers and our recruiters and work out exactly where the list fits today. Obviously I've got some really strong opinions, but at the same time I need to involve everybody. It's going to be a team effort. It's not just me, although today's the appointment of myself as senior coach, but I'm going to continually refer to the Adelaide Football Club as a team. I'm going to involve as many people as I can in making key decisions. So at the moment I won't be commenting on any individuals.
The unanimous choice of our panel, and indeed in turn the board, and probably pretty much from the moment of the final presentation we were really clear in our thinking. We had taken a long list, Tom, down from 30 odd names to 10 or 12 initial interviews, through to 4 on a short list and potentially a 5th, but that's a pretty simple summation of what happened. But Brenton, as Nigel's already said, in terms of his articulation of a vision for where we need to go, the fit with our club, and the professional qualities he brings to it, given the depth of experiences that he's had, from a professional point of view, stood out. They really stood out. But the thing that we really were impressed by was the resilience. This is a young group that we've got here in profile at the moment that needs an injection of resilience. And you've seen that over the last little while. The team I'm talking about, the list. And the bloke sitting alongside me has had to work and scrap and fight for everything he's done in his football life, and probably his life generally. And you can feel that coming through in terms of his resolve and the hardness that he's developed. He was a hard little unit back in 1991 when I knew him a little bit, but I'm telling you, it's steeled right up. So those experiences have produced personal qualities that really shone through in terms of a clarity and a resolve of where he wants to go. And we packaged that up. He's packaged it up. He's done the job. He's packaged it up beautifully, and he's ready, and it stood out to us very, very well in terms of the whole process, Tom.
In terms of the process, Steve, was it fast-tracked at all when I guess the landscape changed a bit last week with St Kilda as the new coach?
Well, let's make a couple of things.
Other appointments as well.
Yeah, let's make a couple of things clear with that. The first thing is that we didn't miss anybody. That, as the banter would have it out there, others dropped off and we missed them. That is absolutely untrue. It's the same as suggesting that a name has got it. All right, so some of that went around is completely untrue. We were very clear about Brenton from early, but crystal clear from the time of presentation. We didn't feel like then we had to be rushed, but there was, I must admit, a need for us to move really quickly once we got through the final part of our due diligence. We were determined to do it properly, to line it up, and then act really swiftly, such that, as the world knows, we conducted an interview on Sunday, and by Sunday lunchtime we had a decision at hand.